Here, don't you got the plug on the stick and dot tattoos and the poke and shit?
At my place? Yeah. So what are you thinking?
Man, I'm thinking about, Maserati, me in the back with 2 Chinese joints, like you can see through the windows, me just getting head, watching a documentary about some Fijian chicks, like, TVs in the headrest, all of that, just chilling, real boss shit.
Welcome to KontrolFreek Reviews. I'm your narrator, your conscience, the voice in your head. Our topic this episode is Dave, aka Little Dicky, the journey of a white Jewish rapper whose name is literally a dick joke. But buddy can spit. He got bars. This show is full of celebrities and guests like YG, Young Thug, Gunna, and more. So I won't keep you waiting. Let's get right into it. Continue. This episode is more about the ins and outs of the awkward friendship to relationship transition. You see that Els is watching the video on basically about giving flowers to your homies and your idols while they still living, and you see Emma roll over. I'm like, whoa, you can stop it right there. Emma and Els are fucking? Wow. And throughout the beginning of this episode, you see that it's actually just starting to happen, because how awkward them waking up and going on. Like if they've been fucking, this would not be this awkward. And so they get to the "can I borrow a shirt?" phase. Els gives her a shirt. She's like, "No, that's way too you." Everybody off top gonna already know we smashing. Like, no. So they go outside. He's a gentleman. Els is being a gentleman to Emma. Walks her to a car, opens the door for her. But Emma has a problem with this. Emma is actually telling him, "Hey, you're being too nice. Hey, I don't want to take your shirt. So, your shirt, because people are going to know that we're fucking." Like, she's giving off vibes of, "Hey, let's keep it on the DL off rip, like off the jump." So as they get to Emma's car, you find out that her window smashed. Her passenger window was smashed. Her laptop is gone. She's like, "What the fuck?" And basically, this very thing actually happened to me before quarantine. I was going outside trying to get a lift in at the gym, and my rear window was busted. And here's right here, a picture. But anyways, this moment after Emma's car has been smashed, you see that Emma is asking, "Hey, you said you had a meeting earlier. Now, when is your meeting?" He's like, "Oh, it may not be important, or it may be important." Basically, Emma finds out that this nigga lying about having a meeting. Like, she's saying, "You ain't gotta treat me like some random chick you smashed, and just let me know, be 100 with me about what's going on." You know what I'm saying? But from his point of view, it's like, I don't want to make you seem like a hoe and just say, "All right, I done got what I wanted. Now you gotta go." You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be mad disrespectful. Then how would she come at him versus that approach? What is your sex line? Matter of fact, before moving on to the next topic, what is your sex line? What is the line that you use to let the other person know that, hey, you gotta go? It's your time. Get your stuff. Pack your bags. You gotta go. The next scene, the only scene that actually Dave, Little Dicky, is in, is the wooden shirt scene. And basically, Trippie Redd sees Els at the studio, and Trippie Redd has a movie shoot to shoot. And he like, "Bruh, take Lil Cuz out to Beverly Hills. I'm gonna give y'all some money and take them shopping for me." You know what I'm saying? So Dave goes along, and Els is trying to become a producer, so he's trying to get some good faith in with Trippie Redd. You do a favor for a favor. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. So they go to Beverly Hills, and Dave sees that someone is actually making wooded shirts. A person that lets us know he's just re-entered society. Even though these wooden shirts aren't flying off the shelves, it's something unique and something different, even though it won't be in a mainstream, but it's more like a novelty, antique sort of deal. So the little kid that Els was watching, he buys one. Later on, we see that a studio session basically with Els and Emma. they've been friendly. They're starting to flirt. They're being really a little intimate. You know, they just had sex the day before, so it's like we can cross that line to where I'm gonna be more flirty with you. You know, then boom, Gator walks in. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm trying to get tatted like real quick. We supposed to be making in the studio right now, making hits right now. What's goody? You know, and then Elle starts to laugh, and then he's like, hey, Emma, what's good? Like, I'm trying to get tatted. I know you got the hooker with the polka dot real quick. She's like, yeah, what's up? You know, she shows a little interest, and basically he goes on about what kind of tattoo he wants and stuff like that, which really is some bullshit. He was just trying to kick it. You can already tell, but then Emma kind of gets little into what Gator was saying, and he like, hold on, man. Yeah, look, this is a little funny now. Like, y'all smashing. I know y'all smashing. Elle starts laughing. He's like, what? He's like, I know y'all smashing, man. Y'all got the laptop open, ain't the app open, but y'all in here in the dark, y'all vibing, man. Something going on. Y'all hooking up on the low. Emma's like, I would rather die. And then you kind of see Els look at her like, what the fuck? But Gator hops out and he leaves the studio session. And it's just Emma and Els still there. And Els is like not feeling the vibe. He's really not feeling it, man. He's not really flirting with her like he was before Gator popped in. She's trying to throw out little scents, little signs, little signals, and he's just not reciprocating that energy. Then she's like, man, what's up? What's good? Then he like, oh, now we can flirt in public. You mean now we can flirt, but we can't flirt in public. Basically, you don't want PDA, you know what I'm saying? So what's good with that? She just basically saying, I don't want our friends to know that we smashing off rip. Like I don't even know where this is gonna go and stuff like that. Looking from Elle's perspective, you know, he's with a girl that was his friend first. They smashed. You know, his mom raised a gentleman, so he's opened a door for her, giving her shirts, and he's waiting for her while she's reporting her window smashed and stuff like that, man. So it's like what's good? Like, that's from his perspective. Like, I like you. It looks like he wants to have something with her. But then from Emma's point of view, it's like, whoa. You don't gotta treat me like a random, but you also don't gotta be like weird about it. Like, we had sex, we were friends, let's get over it, let's continue. But that's in public, you know what I'm saying? But in private, she's all flirty behind the scenes, all, you know what I'm saying? So you're confusing Els from that point, in my opinion. But she has her own. She might not want to do all that. She might not know what Els really own. She might not want to get really involved. She want to have a good time. Els leaves the session because he's pissed off. Emma is still in there, and Els goes somewhere else. He starts cooking up some beats, you know what I'm saying? He in the lab, he producing. Guess who walks in? Trippie Redd. He like, man, this beat is fire. I need this beat. Like, I need this beat. This beat is fire. You know what I'm saying? And basically he explains to Els explaining to Trippie Redd, like, I know I've been around you and stuff like that. I'm not just a sound engineer, but I also want to get in producing. Trippie like, man, why didn't you tell me that before? Like, why are you just now showing me this? Els is basically saying, man, I don't want to seem weird, be all on your dick. I know you got motherfuckers coming to you left and right with some work, you know what I'm saying? But then Trippie say, man, you really underselling yourself because you have a talent. You have something that you're good at, but you're not letting people know about it. I don't even know you had this talent, you know what I'm saying? You still got to speak on your work if it's quality and stuff like that. So later on that night, Els actually has a gig at a silent disco. I've never been a part of a silent disco. Actually, it's the first time I ever heard of a silent disco. So he has a gig over there. He's partying. He's making jokes. One thing I like about Els actually is that his sarcasm. He has a very sarcastic undertone to his character. Basically, Emma popped up as well, rolled up on him, having a good time. They squashed the beef, man. They're like, okay, we're going to keep it on a low. You know, we're going to see where this goes. We don't blow it over the top and let everybody know we're together. And then it eventually don't lead to nothing. Let's work at something in the privacy of our own. And then when it's solid, we're going to bring it to the public. This episode was really mainly about these two characters, Emma and Els. Man, I'm gonna see what Dave has cooking for us next in the next episode. Until then,
every member of his gang was worth at least 10.
Bad shit, gang, squad crew. I'ma get cash and then I'ma go spend it. You just mad because you do not get a lot. Starting a fight so you know I'm gonna end it. I'm with my dogs and yes, we do bark a lot. Play with my money, I'm gonna make you limp. Got a girl, now you think you a pimp. I'm awake while you laying in bed. Continue gaming, I'ma dunk in your head. Run up on me and get hit. I'ma go straight for the win and then do it again. Wanna be hard, I don't make amends. Trust me, one day I will get my revenge. You picked a fight you don't wanna attend. Everybody staring, it's so intense. It's going down, so go say your prayers. Wanna talk stuff, then I'll beat a man. Big bags, I'ma get cash, get it so fast. Put the dough in the back, then I do the dash. Whoa, I'm so lit, they just gotta say whoa. I'm getting money, get it fast like whoa. Yes, I'm a rapper, but I am not tatted. I'ma keep ballin' like I came from Madden. Taking this cash and I do the dash. Running to the cash, I do not park that cash. I'ma show you how to do it. Getting that back, I'll be really getting to it. You in a kill zone, better move. I'ma get my Glock, what it do? Taking that cash, then I'm